Hi there, my name is Maro and I'm the founder of Awakening Games, and in this video we're going to talk about the difference between chasing and magnetizing. You see, chasing can be doing to get something. Magnetizing is being, and in being we're there with what we're looking for, or actually what we had been looking for. So I want to create a small parenthesis and introduce myself. My name is Maro and I'm the founder of Awakening Games, and I am here to create content that concerns you and your needs. Please don't hesitate to reach out and share with me what it is you're wanting and needing at this moment that is important for you. And if you find that this content resonates with you, please do share, do subscribe, like, comment below, and follow me on social media. At the moment, I'm creating amazing game shops that I am doing with a lot of love, and I will be posting under every description box, under every YouTube video. If there's something specific that you would want and need, don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. Let's go back to our topic. Oh yes, and another one. I'm actually open to one-to-one sessions just for the time being. So if you are wanting to reach out and get a free consultation, it's going to be around 15 minutes, do reach out. I'll be happy to see if we can be, in tune and we are compatible to work together. So that's it, the second parenthesis, and let's go back to our topic. So the difference between chasing and magnetizing. Now, or actually doing, right, something to get something, which is still chasing, forcing, hustling. This is not only action oriented, it could be also, somebody could be using their words to be doing this, the chasing, talking to get something. So it's basically the difference between chasing and magnetizing is that chasing is more about wanting to get to the end result so that we can feel what it is we're wanting to feel. So therefore, the getting something becomes the goal and becomes a lot more bigger, actually, a lot bigger, and it becomes important. And we have just dodged and neglected our state of being, our emotional state, our sensations in our bodies, how we are intrinsically from our inner world. So we have dodged and neglected that part, our emotional world or our inner world. Now, I want to introduce a new term that it is what I teach through Awakening Games. So Awakening Games are basically, topics. So, the game of stress. We play the game of stress. We master the game of abandonment, the game of, we turn every hurt into a game, so we can play it and conquer it, right? Master it, I should say. So this is what Awakening Games is about. And then we have emotional simulation. So emotional simulation is a term that I use with my clients, and what it is basically is becoming the inner state we're looking for. And instead of focusing outwards or not, actually using what is not working to work for us. So basically using what is we're wanting in a way to actually connect on a deeper level with ourselves. So in the case of the chasing, let's say we're chasing a specific person, right? Or money. It would be the same thing, but I would like to use for this video chasing a specific person, just so we can make it very specific, right? So let's say I'm chasing a specific person. What I have made real for me is that once I get this person, then I will be able to feel and be and have. So I'm identifying with something that is not here yet. It's an outcome. So I'm basically making myself chase someone or something, in this case a specific person, that this person will bring me the states that I'm neglecting and abandoning to give myself at the moment, just because I don't know how to do it yet. So this is the Maya. The Maya is believing that love and triggers come from the outer world. So if somebody's hurting me on the outer world, they could stop hurting me. Somebody's giving me love from this outer world, then they could start giving me. And there is no other way I can have my needs met or fulfilled. When I engage in such a state, I'm actually chasing. Whether it is talking, doing something, or not talking, or not doing something. Now look at this. There's a lot of chasing out there that they explain that only if I do something am I chasing, or if I say something am I chasing that is not, inner world oriented. However, this is super important. What is not said a lot in other content out there is there's also the reversed energy, which is also chasing. Because basically chasing and pushing is the same thing. It's actually not meeting with what it is you're wanting. Not becoming the very thing we're wanting, right? Either I'm pushing or pulling is the same thing. So the other phase, which is also, I call it chasing, because just so that we can make it more simplified. So if I'm not wanting to do something to get something, is also chasing or pushing energy, which is the exact same thing. You see, they call the chaser and the, I call it chaser and runner, like right in twin flames, they're a specific person, different. No, they're both running away from being love and experiencing love in the here and now because they don't know how yet. There's a way, and I'll explain in a bit. So the chaser believes they're going to find love on the outer world, so they're chasing the positive to fill up the void, and the runner is running away from pain, avoiding the negative. So one is believing that the trigger is outworld oriented, and they're saying no, right? And the other one believes that love is outworld oriented, and they're saying yes to the outer world. So they're both actually interacting with the outer world. They're both engaging with the outer world. They're both believing that the problem and the solution is in the outer world. This is Maya. This is the illusion. Now, if you want more information on this content, I'm very happy to create it for you. Just let me know. So now, what we would want to do is, whether we are chasing to fill up the void, make sure that you understand this very, very important thing. The only reason we're doing it is because we don't know how to fill up our voids with self-love. And the reason why we're pushing the outer world is because we do not know how to own responsibility for our triggers. The moment we learn how to do one or both, we're going to reverse our whole life around like this. So, and it needs practice. It's not, it's not something that will come overnight. However, the shifts, they do happen like this. So at the moment we're practicing, and then at some, we're here, right? And then all of a sudden there's like a quantum leap, and then boom, shift. So I'll explain what we do in Awakening Games and how I can help you if you are interested in this method that I am here to remind you of. I'm not a real teacher. I'm not a real guru. I'm a reminder. I hold space with love because everything that you're looking for is within you. All the wisdom, all the love. So I'm just here to hold space for you so you can remember who you are. What we do together is we play a game. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Okay, this journey together. Whether we do it together, one-to-one, or in the pre-recorded videos that I've prepared for you. It's going to be amazing. So what we do in Awakening Games, what we do is I ask you questions, and through the questions, we actually start questioning our beliefs and how we view the world. It is emotional because we actually trigger emotions and sensations in the body, and through that, a lot of liberation and freedom is created within us. And then what we do is we actually find the subconscious programming that's playing. And the subconscious is always a felt experience on the body, but we find it in a practical sense. And then you go off and you play the game. You're calling in what you had until now not wanted. And that's how conscious and subconscious become one. They align. So duality could be, seen as, the conscious mind saying one thing and the subconscious mind saying another. Usually we're projecting outside of us our shadow self, which is the subconscious, and we're thinking that it's separate from us, which is not. It's just that we're not in alignment with ourselves. We have not yet understood that our conscious and subconscious are not one. And therefore we need to split this, project it, and see this playing out in our outer world. The moment we call in our energy and want to grow through and from the triggers and also fulfill our own precious cauldron and cup, and fill us up with love, instead of outsourcing, then we are becoming more and more aligned, and we see the outer world mirroring back to us the version of ourselves that we always were looking for. That's when people around us are smiling when we're smiling. Whereas in the reverse game, when we're not in alignment, we could be smiling, and then the outer world could be like swearing. You know what I mean? Or we could be like in pain, and the outer world could be just gone and like neglecting us, Things aren't working in opposition. Whereas when we start aligning with ourselves, things work in harmony with who we are now. So again, to chasing and magnetizing and what is emotional stimulation and how emotional stimulation can help you become exactly what it is you're looking for. So through emotional stimulation, what it is basically is to remember energetically, emotionally, and through sensations who I am and how it feels to be in this state when I already am the thing I'm looking for. And in order to get there, we would need to grow through whatever is triggering us and triggering all the negative emotions, call those in, grow through and from them. And whatever we're seeing that is lacking within us, right, we come and we find the way, because this is a practice, to fill us up and love us there. Basically, it's bringing presence at the place where it's needing it. And the other one, the trigger, is understanding how within me, so one part of me, I'm seeing that I am neglecting to give me what it is I'm wanting and needing. So I'm withdrawing love. So I find that place and I give myself love. And the other place is where I see myself, hurting myself, talking down to me or shaming me or judging me. And I see that part that is in conflict within me, and I start bringing my presence there, accepting what is happening, and then it shifts on its own. So the moment we bring presence to those places within us that are needing or hurting, right? Needing love and hurting from pain, we bring presence. These actually transform and get integrated with who we are. And the more and more we practice, the more and more sensitive we feel everything. We start feeling. So the more we start feeling, the more we become masters of our inner world and therefore of our outer world as well. This process of emotionally stimulating by filling up our voids and growing through the triggers is what brings our power inwards and what makes us magnets to what it is we're wanting. Because we're becoming that very person we're looking for. Now, if there's anything else you would like to know about chasing and magnetizing and what's the difference, please comment below. I'll do and create a lot more content for you.